little crowd warmer moments. It's one of those little things we do before we kick off the show. Speaking
Well, I'm
of,
excited. Let's see what we've got.
I'm excited too. Shall we kick off with the show? Shall we go live?
Let's do it. I reckon we go live and we do that thing that you were just talking about.
We're already live.
We're always live, Tori. We're here 24/7. Oh, I got muted for some reason. I don't know what's going on there.
The intro mutes it automatically.
Oh, so I can't talk when this is going?
You're not meant to.
Oh, fuck. What do we do? Do we restart it or? Get it? Oh, fuck.
Greetings.
What's crack?
Greetings. What's crack-a-lackin'? Well, there's people crack-a-lackin'. The beautiful people are rolling in
the chat. Oh my god, it's going off.
I
Who
know.
we got Lawler's Corner. Joey
He was
M.
here
Wilson,
hours ago.
Scout. Ooh, Mandy Hall.
That'll be Scout. Yeah,
Oh
Mandy
my
Hall.
God.
Hugh Manimal's here. Hugh Manimal's
Fucking next
rolling
minute
on in.
Blue's gonna be here. That's gonna be out of control.
Savannah's here.
Oh, S-Dog, what's cracking with your fake hair?
S-Dog. Good to see you, lovely people. Are you in the mood for batshit 49?
I'm excited, Tori. Let me tell
I'm
you.
excited too, Finn. I'm excited too. Before we kick off the show, though, mate, I was flicking through YouTube Shorts before for something to include in tonight's show, and I came across this little short, and it made me laugh. And then I was like, "Oh, well, I know if I do this one, you're going to want to see another version of it." So we're just going to kick off the show. Just
If it's bad music, Tori, let me tell you, I'm not excited.
It's not
right now.
I was looking for bad music. I was. Hey, Francesca's here.
Fran, welcome.
Blue's going to be late. All right.
Well,
so this
Blue's
is what
not
I
coming.
found.
Blue's not coming.
I found this little short. All right. So check this out. Right. This is this guy. His name is Sam. And he's doing a little video, and this is a result of some poll. Oh, shit.
These are the most attractive names.
Yeah, he's doing some, like, just reading out a poll, basically. So, the most attractive girl names. And listen to this.
A girl can have. So if you bear one of these names, then there's no reason you should be single.
Hey!
Number 11. Almost in the top 10. Maybe next year.
I couldn't believe it. I was like,
where do you think Finn comes on male names?
Well, funny enough, I've got that lined up to play next, and I haven't watched it yet. But I'll do the rest of the girls' ones just because there's some girls in chat. Lexi. All right, here we go.
Lexi.
Yeah.
Desiree. Lots of vowel endings. Kelsey. Kirsten. I love Kirsten. Nadia.
That's cool.
Lily.
I've got a niece,
Is that
Lily.
short for something?
No, it's Lily.
Jessica.
Yeah.
Adriana.
Really?
That's a nice one. Jasmine.
Oh, nah.
And then Aaliyah.
That's odd.
I disagree.
I mean, a couple of them, I'm not going to say which ones, but a couple of them are sort of, ladies of the night names, I think.
It does seem that way, yes. I think people got my reaction from that, so they can judge themselves how I feel about those names.
But it was just funny because I was flicking through and, making a cuppa, and it was like, Tori, I was like, that's bizarre. But anyway, I thought Savannah's got a sister, Jasmine. Well, there you go.
Yeah. Jasmine reminds me of Summer Heights High, Jamae. J-A''MIEE. Yeah. Whenever I hear any Jasmines, I immediately picture Jamae. If no one here has seen Summer Heights High, pause this video right now. Stop watching.
No,
watch
stop
Summer
it.
Heights High.
Shush. Jesus Christ. Yeah, a few cheerleader names. Nicely put, him animal. So I thought I'd look and see if he's done a boys one. And of course he's done a boys one. But I didn't as a surprise. I thought, let's just see, because Finn's got to be on there, surely.
It's not. I promise you it's not. It's never going to be on that list.
Really? Why?
Finn is a very uncommon name.
Well, I know 3 Finns. You were but one of the 3.
Yeah, but that's not demographic.
And in fact, one of my friends, Finn, I said to him, if I'd had kids, I would have named one of my kids after you. I would have had a Finn. I know.
Oh, that would have been sick.
Although mine would have been a Finnegan. I'm not adopting anything at nearly 56. Are you kidding me? All right, let's see where Finn is. Let's see where Finn is. Finn has to be less than number 11. All right,
I'll make top 10 for sure.
The most attractive guy names. Here we go.
Guy can have. So if you bear one of these names, then there's no reason you should be single. Brett?
What the fuck? Sorry. Brett?
I disagree.
Me too. That's out.
Tyler? Corey?
Rhymes with Tory.
Pablo?
Pablo? What the fuck?
Fuck yeah. Yeah, that's sick.
Noah? Zach with a K? Dwayne?
No, come off it. Brett and Dwayne.
No. This is not real.
Finn, you've got to be in the top 5. You have to be.
I mean, they're already uncommon names.
And these are clearly like Americans, because in America there's a lot of Dwaynes, like Dwayne The Rock Johnson, but here it's kind of a bit Bogania. Dwayne. Brett.
Blake. A lot of unisex names on here. Ethan. Jackson. Alejandro.
Oh, you're right. Like that came up in heaps of polls, as if. Really?
Yeah,
well, Finn, you better be number 1, mate. We're at the end of the road.
Here we go.
Fancy. And then Liam.
Oh, Papa.
Liam.
I think they missed Sam.
Who is Sam?
These are the most.
See, I would have put Sam on there. I love the name Sam for a boy. I like it for a girl too, but I like it more for a boy. Wow.
There you go.
What a crock.
Who's surprised? Who's surprised by that?
Well, that's hey, Aussie Trisha. This is satire, surely, except for Tory. Well, it's making me question my name now. Because that dude one just can't be taken seriously. Anyway, Finn, you were robbed, mate, because I would have had Sam.
I was never thinking that I was on that list, Tory.
Finn, you go, well, I didn't think Dwayne was going to be on that fucking list. Or Alejandro.
Oh, there you go.
Pablo. Anyway.
Pablo's dope. Pablo's a dope name. That's a sick name.
I like George too, you animal. George is a good dude's name. I like
Goku
William
should have
as well.
made that list. Goku would be a fucking dope man's name.
Most of them sound like surnames, says Mandy. Well, look, I was proud of myself being on there until I saw the rest of the list and realised I was part of a parody. All right,
brings
Finn,
it
you
down.
got something. It does.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Oh, do you want me to go first? I don't mind.
I can go first. What do we got here?
All right.
What do we have in the chat? Not the chat, the thing. Oh, yes. Here we go. We got some more protesters, Tory. Some more art destroyers.
Oh.
Where are they? In Austria this time. The goddamn Austrians. They're back at it again, causing mischief.
Wacky Austrians.
Oh, those bloody Austrians.
Ostrigens.
Ostrigens.
Cross between Austrians and estrogen. The screen is.
I was thinking the ostrich.
Well, I went down that road originally, but then it's suddenly the gin bit made me think of estrogen. All right, Anarchist is him animal. Anarchist, anarchy in the Austria.
Oh, these guys are out of control. We're ready for this?
Bring it on.
I'm Richard Hefner, your host on The Dumbest Generation.
Oh, I think I might that. No, it's not.
Jesus, I wasn't expecting that. Oh,
yeah. Environmentalists in Vienna deface Gustav Klimt's 1915 death and life painting with black oily liquid. Wow. And I don't know if you can see the heading there that it's under. It's under climate change. Right?
Was it frying people's brains?
Yeah.
Hello, Ruth Walton. Hey, Endo.
Here they go again.
No.
Wir kennen das Problem seit 50 Jahren. Wir müssen endlich handeln. Der Planet wird kaputt.
Excuse me, are y'all with the cult? Yeah, this is it.
Ridiculous. They're really making people want to join them. Hey,
That sucks because the whole thing about art, I mean, look, there's people that love art, obviously, but art is like a record of history, you know? It's a reflection of a time, like music as well. That's just downright disrespectful. You don't
But it's for the climate,
art.
Tori. It's for the climate.
Yeah,
it's for our future.
Did it, well, and put oil all over paintings. I mean, for fuck's sake. Vandals. Vandals, a lot of them.
Do you think it was an oil painting?
Hopefully, and then it might have just run straight off. I don't know.
Wow, these
that's
I don't see how, like, in their minds, right? They're thinking about this. They're like, oh, we're going to raise awareness, right? But surely when they're running that through their head, they're going to realize, oh, this is actually going to piss people off and turn people against us. That's all that this is going to achieve. Like, surely that crosses their mind at some point, and they realize that they're fuckheads, and no one is going to like this.
Have they been locked away? Exactly, summed up beautifully. Savannah, they're not helping the environment, and Francesca, not a good strategy. Shit. Savannah, it was a shit painting anyway. Well, it's not. I quite like that one. I think it's quite good. That's life and death. It's quite a good.
How dare you, Savannah? How dare you?
Yeah. But no, it's not helping the climate at all. And did they get jailed for that?
I would assume so. I would assume so.
I
mean,
so.
You can't not really.
That was disgraceful.
I feel like I'm just going to load up the original photo so we can all see that painting, I guess. Stop share, boom. Share this one.
Bloody vandals and no regard, no respect.
Oh, wow, look at that. Death is just waiting in the corner there. That's
it's a great look. No, it's brilliant. It's a great painting.
It's got all the different stages of life in it. Look at that.
Yeah, the Grim Reaper just hovering.
Wow.
Skulls. It's bloody awesome. Anyway, I mean, I personally like that painting a lot, and I think that was pretty disgusting of them to do and pointless. And no regard
a lot of
for
crosses,
history.
Isn't he?
Well, it's like a cemetery. It's reflected. It's indicating that everyone's going to end up with a cross. It's not just something that happens to a few of us. We're all going to end up there.
Oh,
but yeah,
maybe
there's
one
no
in
regard.
five, so.
No regard for history. And I tell you what, Finn, just on that, if I see one more show with young people in it being asked questions like trivia questions and answering things like, oh, that happened before I was born, I'm going to lose my mind. I mean, a lot of history happened before we were born. That's called fucking history. Like, oh, I wouldn't know the answer to that. I was born in 2012. It's like, are you shitting me? Or 2020 or whatever. Like, that's, oh, my God.
Yeah.
Joey Caesar Galah, but then I think so did Humanimal. One man and many lovers. Where's Finn gone?
Oh, wow. I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you just turned into a Mercedes-Benz logo.
Oh, I think that's Yeah, no, I just got an area there. I'll be back in 2 seconds with the video. Let me fix that up for you. Keep going, though. I'm still here. I can still
Are you ready for story number 2, though, from me?
Oh, am I ready, Tori? Am I ready? Yes. Yes is the answer.
Cool.
Always ready.
Let me... Oh, Humanimal saw a blue penis. Well, I saw a big blue penis in there, too. There's always a penis in art if you look hard enough.
What's wrong with you guys?
I don't know, but it's making me change the order of my stories now. Speaking of, let's go to Japan, Finn.
Oh, Japan.
Yeah, we're turning Japanese.
I really think so. You know that song?
A very unfortunate. Yes. Do you know what that's about?
Yeah, it's about getting yellow fever.
No, it's about the face that you pull when you're masturbating and you're about to ejaculate. Men look like they're Japanese because their eyes close and they're all.
I thought it was about falling in love with Asian people. No, it's not.
Oh. Hey, Catatonic. That's a cool name. Look at that, Catatonic. No, I know what it's about. Cool. I danced to that song and tried to pick up boys in the 80s. I know all about that song. But speaking of, it's Lee. Lee's Catatonic. I love it. Yeah, you demonstrate your turning Japanese face, Finn.
Yeah.
According to Savannah, she'd like to see it. No, that's a bit personal. All right.
How dare
let's
you,
go
Savannah?
to
Is it up or down? Which one's China?
straight across, I would think.
Oh, that one.
But we're turning Japanese,
No,
not Chinese.
we're
But
gonna get
look,
shadow banned if you keep doing that, Tori.
could you just read the headlines that you keep carrying on? A man gets a jump rope stuck in his bladder after shoving it into his penis.
Oh, why? What the fuck is wrong with cunts? Sorry, people.
Oh my God, Finn, seriously. Like that word is
sorry.
actually specifically bad. Like
I'm Australian.
seriously,
I'm
dude.
Australian. I'm sorry, guys. We'll go
Guys,
back
we're going to have to get someone to drop in the link, the new Batshit channel, and we're going to be moving over there because this channel's already in like no man's land, and now it's definitely there.
I'm sorry, Tori.
So yeah, we're going to be moving onto the dedicated Batshit channel. I don't know if if there's any mods that have the link, or if Finn, if you could grab it. But
I can bring it up. It'll take me a couple of minutes.
That's all right. It doesn't have to be now. We'll just do it by the end, and I'll put it in the description later as well. So in Japan, this 79-year-old. Dude managed to get a 90-inch jump rope stuck in his bladder after he shoved it into his pee-pee.
Why? Why do this?
Well, it was a handleless one, if that makes it better.
No.
But
no, it doesn't.
tangled and stuck. So, oh, hang on. Go away. Excuse me. I've got ad blockers and shit turned on. Damn it.
There you go.
Hang on. Let me stop sharing because there's actually a video. It might be easy just to play that. But yeah, he's got they believe it's a thing, but I want to show you the x-rays because they were great. Let me try sharing it again. I just can't expand it because it'll go all cray again.
We've got one person watching it on the Batshit already. How good's that?
Nice. Nice.
Shout out to whoever you are.
Well done, whoever's over there. Good to see you, Groover. So there it is. Like it, he well and truly mangled himself, and he went to the hospital saying that he had difficulty peeing, and they thought he might have had this thing called dysuria, which is difficulty peeing, but instead, when they looked, that's what they found inside him. Check out the length of it, man. That's huge. It looks like spaghetti on the left.
I can't. You're not sure on the screen, so I can't.
Oh shit! Oh my God! Why didn't you tell me that?
But that's.
Hang on. So here's the X-rays, right? So he's having trouble weeing. They did some X-rays, and then they found this thing. But look how long it is.
Oh.
And that on the left,
man.
On the left, it looks like spaghetti with a bit of pasta sauce on it, but it's not.
Oh. Fuck, Tori.
Yeah,
how'd they get it out?
Well, they made an incision in his abdomen to remove the rope in full. Transurethral extraction was difficult considering the length of the rope and its entanglement in the bladder, said Professor Toshiki Kojima. But anyway, they had to insert wires into his bladder. They did all sorts of stuff, and then they cut out a little hole in his abdomen, and whoop, out she came. So he's recovered from surgery, no long-term injury, but the patient isn't the first to suffer penis-related problems. Also in September, a teen somehow managed to get a USB cable stuck in his penis.
Oh, what the Tori?
What? I didn't do it.
What is wrong with people?
I don't know. I'm not sure. It hurts me too.
Why are people doing this to themselves?
I don't know.
Stop.
Humanimal says silly old thing, demented or just really frustrated and angry. I don't know. Well, I mean, a young kid did the same thing with a USB cable. I don't know. It's a thing, clearly.
That is fucked up.
It is. It
That
is.
is actually fucked up.
So yeah, but it just segued nicely from your penis talk into that. It was great.
I'm very pleased, Tori. I'm very pleased that those stories were able to line up so well. That is fantastic.
That was the skipping rope.
Okay.
Someone in chat saw a penis in the painting, and we segued right into that glorious tale.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say to that.
Neither do I.
kinda-
It's batshit. It's batshit. Exactly, Aussie Trisha.
Oh, we've got Humanimal and Hendo Pomeranian in the Batshit channel chat.
We
How good's that?
could, because yeah,
Shout
we
out,
might.
guys. You're
I
killing
reckon
it.
just out of curiosity, next time Batshit 50, let's just do it on that channel and just see how many
On
people
50?
roll up. Yeah,
50 is a good time to switch because it's a solid
I
number.
reckon.
The whole number,
Solid
you know?
number. Yeah,
Fuck
and then
yeah.
I have to bury this channel and
Yeah.
rebuild one from scratch. It's great.
It sucks, but I mean, yeah, it just sucks. YouTube's shit. So,
Do you find it
YouTube,
interesting
but-
though? Like we're nearly at Batshit 50, and in the year, the 12 months prior to us doing Batshit, I got 700 new subscribers. In the 12 months we've been doing Batshit, I got 44 for the whole year.
Put in so many hours, researched
Coincidence? Much?
so many fucking videos, and then this is what happens.
Coincidence?
God damn.
Much? What do you reckon?
You're trying to blame
Ben?
me. I mean, some of the short
Right.
stories you have shared are quite out there.
Yeah,
They're
but it's
quite
not the
bad.
stories. It's not the stories they're picking up on. It's the words that are being said.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
we'll find out on the Batshit channel what happened.
All right, fire
Do you
away.
want to read this one out, Tori?
No, you can read this one out.
All right. So, amazingly, there has been a Miss America pageant, and a transgender model has won it. This dude right here, Brian. Brian has won it. How good's that?
Brian?
Do you want to? Brian. So, a Miss America, which I don't know if you know, they're meant to be quite attractive ladies.
Is this
And,
like the Miss America, or is it a pageant in America?
I couldn't tell you that. It just says Miss America pageant.
Okay.
Oh, no, in the 100-year history of Miss America. So I think it's the actual one.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, we've got some American Scout. Can you vouch that this is your new Miss America?
Yeah, so here we go. So we can see who the contestants are that old Brian's up against. Or if it's going to play. No.
And that's when they all give speeches saying, I want world peace.
We're not going to watch a speech. We're just going to see the react. Oh, my God. So as you can see there, all these other girls. And you get a scholarship out of this as well. So all those other girls who entered do not get a scholarship.
Can we skip to the good part?
So there we go. Brian is now Miss America. How good's that, Tori?
Look, in 2022, with the way the world is working, I'm not surprised.
There you go.
I can't be too scathing of it, though, because my brother went in the Sandy Bay Regatta Girl competition when he was in grade 10 and he came fourth.
I'm just getting hail outside. Sorry about that. I tuned out for a second.
I wonder what that
Sorry.
noise was. Is that
Yeah,
seriously
sorry if that
hail?
noise is cool. Yeah,
Oh,
hail
wow.
coming through. I thought someone was scraping at my window for a second. No,
I thought your
it's
video
hail.
was still playing.
Yeah, no,
Well-
sorry about the audio, guys. That's not too much I can do about that, unfortunately.
Savannah wants to know
Holy
what
fuck.
Brian's. Yeah, that's tin roof, baby. Savannah wants to know what Brian's girl name is.
No, it's Brian. It's Brian. There's no
Humanimal.
name change. There's no name
Hum-
change. It's Brian.
It really is Brian.
It really is Brian. There's no name change at all.
I mean, there was a cat. My vet tells me about a cat down here that was Brian, and it ended up being Brianna. But they thought they
I
had
think
a
when
male-
animals
male-
change their names, it's a bit different because that's the.
I
owner
keep
doing
looking
it.
at my roof for the hail, but it's at your end. It's crazy how clear it is in my headphoneage.
I'll see
there
if
you
I
go.
can
Fin,
turn the audio down.
Savannah says, there you go, Finn, shave your legs, slap on some makeup, you're in with the chance, Groover. Look,
And if you don't think so, you're a fucking bigot, all right?
That's getting louder.
Yeah, no, it's quite loud.
Do you get a lot of hail in the desert?
No, I really don't. So I don't know what's going on there.
That's craziness. But yeah, look, nothing shocks me about that story. I mean, we've been looking at wokeism for the last 6 months, and I can't imagine they would have been able to pick anyone else. I reckon they would have felt they had no option but to give it to Brian.
Yeah, I feel like the judges might be like pushed into a corner here, and they don't actually get to pick who they want. They have to pick who they think would be the right choice, if that makes sense.
Even Humanimal's reacting to the sound of your storm. It's crazy.
Yes. Sorry, guys. Can you turn me down? I can't turn the volume down on my end, but you might be able to turn me down because you're
I can only mute you. Edit mic settings. Hang on. Yeah, I can. I can't. I can't. Hang on.
Very sorry,
wait. Manually. I've turned you down a fair bit. You can still hear it. It's pretty. I can still hear you. It's pretty loud still, though.
I will see if I can find some more settings to see if I can turn that down.
I mean, I can adjust your.
Shit.
The problem is with adjusting your mic is if I turn it way down, we can't hear you anymore. I can't think it's kind of cool.
Is that better? Can you hear me now? Check 1 2.
No, it's pretty quiet, mate.
Turn it up a bit. How's that? Test 1. Test 1
Look,
2.
it's part of the drama is to have this going on. Oh, his car isn't. Humanimal Brian isn't even pretty.
So, and how Devo was that in the female names? Brian wasn't even in the top 11. How, and clearly Brian should have been number 1 because it just won Miss America. So Brian should have been number 1 in that female list.
We're getting thunder now. Thunder.
Oh, it's a full storm. It's a full storm.
We can hear it. Everyone's worried about your car. Well, he's not actually at home and he doesn't have his car, Groovers, so don't worry.
My car was flooded in the Brisbane floods at the beginning of the year, so I've lost it. I don't have a car.
All right. Now, speaking of batshit, let's go to India.
Okay. What are we doing in India? What do we got going on there?
This is totally batshit, if you ask me.
Oh, fuck yeah.
This kid's got balls, right? Yeah. That storm is now starting to sound like the world's biggest toilet flushing.
It's shaking. It's shaking my room. I can feel it shaking my room.
Oh my God.
I'm sitting down in a chair and the chair is shaking.
Humanimal says maybe just mute when he's not talking. Finn's never not talking. What are you talking about,
you guys?
All right, so over in India this week, 10 days ago, a cobra has died after being bitten by an 8-year-old boy.
That's not how that works for him.
Yeah, I know. It's insane.
You've mixed the story up.
You're right. I've edited the headline. It was actually an 8-year-old that died. Yeah, so this little kid here, Deepak.
He does not look
he bit and killed a cobra. Or as Americans would say, a cobra.
Wow.
So yeah, he was attacked by this snake in the remote village of Jesus Christ.
I will be back in 2 seconds. I'm going to go take a photo of this and share it on the Discord chat so everyone can see. Yeah, you keep going. I can hear.
You need to share it with me too. That storm is crazy. Listen to it, Groovers. Actually, I can mute him at the moment. Far out. I've muted him. For the moment, he'll be back. But yeah, so this little kid was attacked by the snake, and in Pandapad, in central CHH, I don't know, in a region. He was in a region playing in the backyard of his house, and the snake wrapped itself around his hand, sinking its fangs into his skin, shook his arm trying to get rid of it, and then bit the cobra twice, hard. He was in great pain, but the cobra didn't have an opportunity to actually inject any venom. So he had what's called a dry bite. And there he is, alive, living to tell the tale. Batshit! He was given anti-snake venom, and he survived. And, yeah, apparently the snake died. I mean, he has got quite the pair of chompers on him. All right, I can unmute Finn now. Hang on. How you doing, Groover?
I got a bit wet, Tori, but I think it was worth it for the gram, you know?
See you, Mandy. Thanks for dropping in.
Thanks, Mandy.
Yeah, I had to take it absolutely pissed down here yesterday all day, and I had stuff I had to take outside and things I needed to take out onto the deck, and like literally raced down did and just got drenched. Absolutely. Like I'm just not used to having that sort of rain here. Normally you can run out in the rain, do something, run back in, but I was just like same
That's
sort
what
of thing.
I thought I'd be able to do. No.
The planet's screwed. This weather is unusual. Like, I mean, you're in the friggin' desert right now.
I'm in the middle of Australia. Literally in the
It's
middle
insane.
of Australia. There's nothing but
insane.
Check my pants out. So I don't know if you can see this. But that's wet and that's dry. You can see in like 2 seconds. I got that.
Yeah, it looks like you peed your pants, Finn.
I did.
Hugh Animal has end of this great story with, and that is how Marvel's Cobra Kid was born. Aussie Trisha, you've had crazy rain too, and it's
well, go check out
snow.
the Discord if anyone wants to see the video. Go on the Discord.
There was snow on the mountain in Mount Wellington overnight.
Oh, is that not a common thing?
Crazy weather. This El Nino is a bitch of a weather pattern. When's it going to piss off?
El Nino.
Insane. It is. We're on the tail end of it now, apparently. But the Cobra Kid. It's like wind and rain slamming against your.
Yeah, it's sideways. It was going sideways. If you watch the video that I sent on the channel, it's going sideways. Literally. That was me saying.
Can I play it?
I mean, I feel like that disincentivizes people from going to the Discord channel that we set up.
Sorry? You what?
I feel like that de-incentivizes people from going to the Discord channel. But sure.
No, it won't. This is real time.
You can watch it.
Crikey. Hang on.
Yeah, full sideways. My hat's
Let me download it. It's not going to look at you going, the Discord that I set up, it'll disincentivize them.
I'm trying to get people involved in the chat.
My channel is frozen. All right, let me see if I can share this.
Oh, okay, share.
Yeah. This
could be Discord. A good time while we wait for that to happen. People in the chat.
Not sharing Discord.
How do you feel about us maybe moving to Twitter in the near future?
No, Finn, shush. Oh my God, you have no self-control.
No what? Oh, I just lost power.
You did.
How
long are we going to have it?
Laptop.
Yeah,
well, off a laptop.
I'm going to play the video. Here we go, Groovers. Check this out. This is from
wow. My head's glowing. I'm loving it.
Mere seconds ago.
Oh, can you hear it? Oh, it's shaking. It's shaking.
Crazy Groover.
Yeah. Out of control.
Absolutely crazy. Yeah, it is supposed to be almost summer.
I feel like I should get a candle gun.
While the storm video was playing, in addition to the storm, I was going to say, have you got a little candle, Finn? Have you got like a little solar powered lantern or something?
I have a phone and it has this feature on it. There we go. How's that for the peeps? Does that help? It does.
To a Michael Hutchins. Light your lighters, everybody.
Yeah, there we go.
We are the world.
I didn't see my back. Oh, there we go. Jesus.
Oh, this is so sort of like nature just dishing it out. But yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, Savannah's talking about hurricanes.
Talk about working
Cyclones.
through it, Tori. What do you reckon?
I know, we're soldiering on. The show must go on, Finn.
The show must go on, Tori.
It's hail again. It's
Yeah.
fucking insane. All
That's
those
a good
bloody
thing I
climate
also-
change deniers, honestly, they need a good swift kick up the butt. This weather is insane.
Wait, but the
We don't
climate
even-
change.
We don't even need another story. I'm declaring the storm the winner. It's batshit. There's a storm happening in the middle of the Australian desert right now. Hailstorm.
It's quite bad. Yeah, it's quite bad. All right.
Yes, exactly. Mother Nature said you are batshit. I'll show you batshit. Finn, could you please drop the link for Discord before the live stream ends? Thank you. That was
I
Scout.
can do that. I can do that for you, Scout.
Finn sounds like he's on a deck chair sitting in a humpy. That's not far off.
I mean, you're not half wrong.
Finn's shown us his
Which-
TV before. It's like this big.
Oh, minuscule.
It's tiny.
It's a 14-incher. It's a 14-incher toy. That's some girls would find that quite impressive. All right.
Well, most girls would find a 14-incher impressive, yeah. Catatonic's Friends in the Blue Mountains got snowed today. Yeah, it snowed in Tassie on Mount Wellington yesterday. And the ocean, because we've had so much rain, the sea down at the beach is brown at the moment because of all this topsoil that just washes down. It's just, this weather's cray-cray. We've had the most crazy storms here lately too. Sounds like waves hitting. Well, that's one thing it won't be, hopefully, being in the desert. You're more likely to hear waves hitting my house than his. But it does sound like waves, Savannah. You're not wrong.
There we go. Sharing the link now, everyone. You can go check out the Discord channel. That's it.
Look at Finn working under these conditions.
And wait till you see the next video I've got, Tori. This is absolutely brilliant
I
because
can't wait.
it ties in perfectly with how the younger generation doesn't like work. Here I am pulling a 14-hour shift, fuck shift, I might add, coming on here, doing this, working through this insane storm, and just kicking it, you know? Still going, no complaints. Got my energy going, nice and positive. You know what I mean? Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So this transgender lady, man, dude, fella, I don't know, guy. Let's say pussy because he's weak. Is complaining about a 25-hour work week, Tori. A 25-hour work week.
Wait, 25 hours?
25 hours is too much for this weak human. Are you ready?
Yep.
Let's hear it.
People wonder why we need a union at Starbucks, and I am literally about to quit. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but like, I really want to. I almost walked out today, and I'm crying in the back room right now, and I almost put on the floor. It's just, I get times as like a full-time student. I get scheduled for 25 hours a week, and then on weekends they schedule me the entire day, open to close. I'm on the schedule for 8.5 hours, both Saturday and Sunday. I'm like 3.5 hours into my shift. There's so many customers, and we have 4 people on the floor all day.
4
Only
people
5 people
working.
put on the schedule and stuff.
Sorry, there's 4 people working.
No, don't stick up for him, you manimal. That's BS. Sorry.
There's possibly scheduled 5 people. We only have 13 people employed at this store, and there's so many customers. And they're good. We don't have fair scheduling. Managers don't care about us. Our manager was supposed to come in this weekend, and he took himself off the schedule. So he wouldn't be able to be held accountable for calling out. He just literally tore down the schedule that he was scheduled on and put it.
How long does this crap go on for? Stop it. I
2
can't
minutes.
bear
2
it.
minutes.
Oh my
What
God.
a fucking boss manager though, just removes himself. Now we've still got a minute to go, Tori. It gets
Yeah,
better.
once they get away from, well, I'm still stuck on, I had to work an 8.5 hour shift. That's what working people do every fucking day.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
welcome
but
to the real
Starbucks.
world, you fucking dickhead.
And Starbucks isn't barista coffee. It's press a button and out it comes. It's literally granny diarrhea.
But
Here you go.
he had people yelling at him because he wasn't making the coffees fast enough. So it's hard. It's not an easy job.
I'm sorry,
working
but
at
any
Starbucks.
job where you have to deal with human beings sucks. That's a reality. There's a lot of Karens on the planet now.
And
Can't get
Tori,
away from that.
working 25 hours a week. Do you know how hard that is? Could you even
I know.
comprehend how hard that would be to work 25 hours in a week?
I know. I mean, that's just like, imagine it. You know, imagine how he would handle doing the 8-hour weeks we all did. Like, fuck me dead.
I do.
And even when I was,
not
even
to
when I
brag,
was,
but I do 14 hours a day for 14 days straight.
Yep.
I've just come off a 14-hour shift. I've had dinner, rushed dinner, come and do this podcast with you, or show.
Yeah, but you love it.
I'm going to sleep and then wake up at 4 a.m. tomorrow and do the same thing again. Like, holy shit.
But you love that shit. Yeah, I know. It's mental.
I love that shit.
I mean, even when I was studying law full time, I did 50 hours a week in a bar to pay for my rent and board and all of that sort of stuff, food.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's pathetic.
Crying over a 25-hour work.
He is a machine. Finn is a machine. But he gets paid gazillions of dollars too, so, you know.
Cash money. You know what I mean?
Kind of.
Milking a cow.
If we were all young and had the energy, we'd be doing it too. If FIFO had been
30,
around.
Tori. I'm an ancient being.
Yeah, but if FIFO was around when I was a little tacker like you, I would have done it for sure. Set yourself up for life. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing it for.
Exactly.
Oh, worth it. Get a Discord channel going.
He is a full-time student, Aussie. But like I was saying, I was full-time law, which was a dual degree, and I worked 50 hours a week. Like double the hours that little shit worked. So, nah.
Where's all your TikToks of you crying, Tori?
Well, I wouldn't.
I mean,
it's only
a law degree. It's not like it's a hard degree.
Yeah, exactly. But the weird thing is that back then, if there was TikTok, none of us would have done it because we all worked like that. We all worked hard. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. There were people at uni that lived at home still and didn't have to work, but most of us had jobs and put ourselves through uni. Like, that was the reality. We wouldn't be whinging. We'd all be on there going, fuck yeah, we've actually got 3 hours off. Let's get drunk and head to uni again.
I know so many people like that have gone through that.
Oh, woman, hello.
Like, Jesus. 25 hours a week. Shut the fuck up.
How pathetic. And 8.5-hour shifts. Yeah, well, I mean, there's more in his team at Starbucks doing 8.5-hour shifts than there are in the community legal centre that I'm in.
There you go.
He probably gets paid more than me.
Working at Starbucks. Yeah, I don't know what their pay is, but...
Well, community legal has the big bucks. What a joke.
What a joke.
Yeah. Starbucks.
25-hour work week, Tori. That's a good one.
The Starbucks baby. I'm still voting for the Storm though. Riders on the Storm. Exactly, Aussie Trisha. They've got participation ribbons. They got ribbons. Even if the entire race had been run, everyone had packed up and gone home. And 3 days later, that kid finally crosses the line. Well done. Here's your ribbon. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yeah, 3 days later. All right. Let's see. Where are we? Okay. Now, look.
I've only got one more to go, Tori.
Well, I've still got two. Because you kicked it off, though.
I started, yes.
So we're good to go, Greaves. Now, look. I think sometimes there's good advice that needs to be given, but there's also things that happen in life that just we should know. Like, there's enough stuff around it already that we should know. But in America this week, massive warnings have been going out left, right, and centre. The U.S. National Park Service has been warning Americans to stop licking toads. G'day.
So what you have to do is you have to actually catch the toad, scrape it off its back, fry it, and then once it's fried, then you eat the damn thing. You don't
serve with a little bit of garlic butter. So these particular toads, look at that sly little bugger. He looks like he's going, but this type of toad, if you lick it, you can get a bit woo. But they've actually had to put like so many people are doing it that they've had to put a warning out to the citizens of America to stop doing it. I mean, how many people are licking? And as far as I'm concerned, I'm sorry, but if people are going to lick a toad to get high, let them do it. You know, don't tell them not to. I'm all for Darwinism.
Apparently, it's damaging the toad population, though. That's the issue.
Oh, okay. Well, if it's okay, well then that's better. Then the story the way I read it was that it was all about the people getting sick to overexposure. They didn't mention. Well, I haven't read the whole article, but the bit I did read was about protecting humans. But again, we're keeping idiots alive. Bring back Darwinism. You know, it's like. If you know those little sachets you get when you buy a packet of new pair of sneakers, the little do not eat things that keep things
fresh.
If you know someone who wants to eat it, get them a plate and some cutlery, as Will Anderson says, like let them eat it. We're keeping idiots alive.
Though, because the toad A is rare and B is only in a certain place. So you have to go out searching. And if you're lucky, you come across it. So it's not the average person doing it. You're spending a full day out looking for it, at least. So if you want to lick it after all that effort, go for it. Like, fucking hell. If you want to make yourself sick because you're an idiot.
But they're not. But they're not actually. This article doesn't say anything about protect the toads. Listen to this sentence.
Yeah, go on.
This was in the official warning, Finn.
Yeah.
As we say with most things you come across in a national park, whether it be a banana slug, an unfamiliar mushroom, or a large toad with glowing eyes in the dead of night, please refrain from licking it.
That is a good saying. That is a good saying. I might make a shirt that says that.
The banana slug, an unfamiliar mushroom, like whoever wrote it, good on them. But yeah, apparently also it's actually the warning went out to American dogs too to refrain from licking the toads. They can actually get really intoxicated if they do lick the toad. So the warning went out. Citizens of America and your dogs, stop licking banana slugs and unfamiliar mushroom. I think that should be the name of the band. If I had a band right now, an unfamiliar mushroom.
Unfamiliar mushroom. That's a good one.
Well, the banana slug's a good one. The banana slugs. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're the banana slugs. Let's rock. Yeah.
Shout out my channel as well, Scout.
Hey, what?
Oh, Scout's shouting out your channel, so I'm just asking her to shout out mine.
I've lost StreamYard. Oh, wait, there we are. Okay, so that was the lickers. The lickers.
Mental. Yeah, the article I was reading is like, okay, now these toads are actually endangered because so many people are doing it. The population's like going down.
Well, that's a serious article about the New York Post or wherever the hell that came from. They don't give a fuck about the frogs. Yeah. They're just going, oh, Americans, you're going to get sick. Stop doing it. Whereas in Australia, be like, if you're fucking dumb enough to lick it, keep licking it.
Scout, you're the best.
We don't want you on our team, do we?
I mean, I can't imagine what that would be like. You'd just be straight up poisoning yourself. Like, you'd be collapsing on the ground. How dumb can you get?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, which is why, again, it's a batshit story to me, because it's like, if they want to lick it, let them. But when you've mentioned the fact that the toad might be endangered, but then how endangered is the banana slug?
Yeah, that's not something you hear about. The banana slug is dramatically underappreciaed.
Hey, I'm curious now. I want to see what one of these fuckers looks like. I can't stand slugs. I mean, they just ew. Oh, okay.
What about snails? Are you okay with snails?
Yeah, but no, I love snails because look, I love slugs too if they still have their shells. But the snails who've lost their shells, are you
going to share this banana slug?
Yes.
What does it look like?
It looks gross, but I can see where it gets banana from. Hang on.
Hendo. Right back at ya. Green love heart.
Aw.
I see where it gets the name. I honestly see where it gets the name. That makes
There's
sense.
a phallic theme running through tonight's show, isn't there?
Nah,
You
that's a
can see-
banana. You're going to dirty places, Tori.
Yeah. I mean, well, hello. But yeah, I don't really find them that attractive, no. Oh, that one there's cute. That little one's cute.
Oh wow, it's a banana, it's a mascot at UC Santa Cruz. That is hilarious. That's gold.
Oh, look at these ones picking it. Oh, it's a banana slug cream pie.
Does that chick have one in her hair? Is that in her hair? Oh my god, it is.
Yeah, little hair
What the
clips.
fuck? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, all right, that's enough.
So the
enough of
banana
that.
the banana
That's
slug
bash.
is quite famous. There you go.
Do you know what though? We could do a little duet because this is reminding me of this other song. We
I
could
don't think
go.
it's necessary.
The coconut nut is a giant nut. If you eat too much, you get very fat. Now the coconut nut is a big nut, but this
Banana
delicious
slug
nut is not
is
a
not
nut.
a
It's the
slug.
cocoa
It's
fruit
I'm not
a
one to
slug.
talk about myself, but that is
Banana
of
slug.
the cocoa tree. From the cocoa palm family.
how good were my locks in that? Luscious locks.
Mate, you're awesome. The
Beautiful.
banana slug. Oh shit, I've lost chat. Where'd chat go? Oh, it's back.
No, it's still there. I haven't lost it.
I completely lost it. The banana slug is a sluggy slug. It's the sluggy sluggy, the sluggy slug. Look at the chat. They loved it, Finn.
I mean, there's
Alright.
a lot of crying emojis.
Of
so-
laughter and happiness.
Exactly. No, they love it. So I don't know if you saw this recently, Tori, but Russia was bombing some places in Ukraine, and one of the missiles that they were bombing accidentally went into Poland. So Biden was giving a press conference, and one of the journalists asked him to comment on it, and this is what he said. Are you ready for this?
Bring it on. Yep, not good.
Mr. President, can you tell us what you know so far about the explosion in Poland, sir?
No.
Thanks, Press. Thanks, Press. Thank you,
Right here. Thank you.
So I don't know if you heard the question, but it was, Mr. President, can you tell us about the missile attack in Poland?
Yeah, and you went,
And his
no.
response was, no.
Yeah.
That is something Trump would do. But it would be funny. When this guy does
Yeah.
it, it's like very concerning.
Yeah, but so was that floral arrangement. I kept getting distracted by that. It looked like he had a big plate of prawns in front of him.
This. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's something else. It's something else.
It's something,
Wow.
that's for sure.
What is
Oh
going
no,
on with these
2 were
umbrellas in
killed.
the background?
I was just laughing at Savannah saying it looks like he's pissing his pants, but yeah, 2 were killed in that attack too.
That is pretty sad.
It is very sad. I mean, there's bloody
there are
missiles
reports.
going off left, right, and center. Like North Korea sent a missile. What was the story last week? It went so fast that Japan didn't even detect it, and luckily it landed in the ocean. But like it was traveling at a speed that they weren't able to detect. That's insanity.
Hypersonic. Yeah, hypersonic.
Hypersonic.
So that's above
So-
Mach 3. It's hypersonic.
These
So pretty
idiots are all just going absolutely loopy. I mean, nature's belting the shit out of us, and we've got world leaders that are all just firing missiles willy-nilly.
Yeah,
Let's just all
I think
pack
it's
up and
becoming-
move to Mars. It's bullshit.
As the years come on and I get older, I realize that it is pure just chaos theory, and no one has any idea what it is.
It's
Especially
total
the
chaos
world leaders.
theory.
The world
Yep.
leaders are complete morons and have no idea. They're too underqualified for the positions they hold, and it's just
It's
a
a
chaos.
freaking nightmare. It's
Yeah.
like it's
They
seriously
used-
like giving a pack of toddlers lethal weapons. That's
Yeah,
you know
straight
here.
Straight up.
This, those balls with the big spiky things that they can swing and take people's heads off. It's like, here, toddlers, all of these weapons could potentially kill people. Go for it. Here's a spear, little one. Have fun with that.
Not potentially. That's what they're designed for. That's their design.
It's the most disturbing. But as long as we can keep hanging out together. Look, if we can all hang out together
and laugh at it.
Keep laughing our way through all of this, then that's got to be a good thing.
Exactly.
Because if you think too much about what's going on, it just fries your brain.
Yeah, but that's one of the points of the show is we can just laugh at these absolutely.
Correct. Laughter is the best medicine.
Yeah.
Unless you're sick, in which case medicine's the best medicine, according to Greg Fleet.
No, it's laughter. I don't know if that's the YouTube policy though.
Trump is running again. Yes, it's a scary.
Place. I hope he wins. Or Kanye. I don't know. Actually, I want Kanye to win. I really do. That's going to be.
Now, I've got a very disturbing. I have a very disturbing story to end the show on, but this was a contribution of one of the Better Call Tour and Batshit crew, like one of our subs and fans.
Okay. Yeah.
So this was sent in by Cement Shoes, who's not here to witness this, but I'm afraid to say it is another penis story.
Oh my god.
And this, I don't even know if this is batshit or just repugnant. It's actually repugnant. But yeah. Look, it's November. Well, no, actually, the one he sent me might have been a bit more recent than that, like not the 7th of November. But yeah. Witnesses are now giving fairly similar stories that corroborate their allegations about Harvey Weinstein, that his dick was disgusting and looked like it had been chopped off and sewn back on. One person, I didn't really see a full sack. I literally just saw a penis. But yeah, apparently the prosecutor did warn the jury that the alleged victims would be describing his deformities in detail. But apparently what happened is that he actually got an infection in his balls, and they had to remove his testicles from the scrotum and put them into his inner thighs.
Okay.
Jen, you there?
There you go. Yeah. All right.
Okay. I'm over on the story. But yeah, I mean, look, God, he's revolt. I mean, he looks like a scrotum, really.
He's a bullchinian from Men in Black.
But yeah, so he's already serving a 23-year sentence for rape and sexual assault. But now there's allegations with him sexually assaulting 4 women in LA between 2004 and 2013. And yeah, they're all corroborating each other's stories because he had weird genitals. He had bits missing, and he's just so revolting.
Because he just can't do it naturally, so that's why.
Well, he can do it, Nat. It's all very weird. Cement Shoes, how dare you? Yeah, speaking of licking toes, well, he sent me the story. I'm struggling to find anything funny about it. It's disgusting. Yeah. It's absolutely revolting. But yes, speaking of licking toads, sums it up perfectly. So thanks, Cement Shoes, for that one. I mean, it is a bit batshit. It is a bit batshit.
It's pretty batshit. It's up there. It's up there.
I've never heard of anyone having infected testicles that have ended up being removed from the scrotum and inserted into the thigh. That is new to me, I must admit.
I didn't even know that was a thing. But there you go.
Me neither. So yeah, I guess it's the marvel of modern medicine, right?
Oh, what happens when he gets chafe?
Nuts in your thighs, nuts in your thighs. I'm trying to think of a song for I'm trying to think of a song for my new band, An Unfamiliar Mushroom. I think our first song is going to be Nuts in Your Thighs.
Jesus.
Nuts in your thighs. La-di-da-di-doo-di-doo-di-doo. Hey, Sonny. There is Sonny over there.
What's
She's looking at me. She's looking at me like, you fucking idiot. Nuts in your thighs. She's like, no, I don't like that song. So that's the.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Honestly, the stuff I do, I dance and stuff. Do you ever dance and Artie just looks at you like?
Oh yeah. She joins in. I've taught her to dance with me.
Yeah, my cat Oliver used to dance too, and so did Biscuit a little bit. Sunny, not a fan. Sunny doesn't like being held. She's an independent woman. Biscuit didn't like it either, except if we were dancing. She was fine with that.
Yeah, I pick Artie up all the time. She hates it. But I do it anyway.
Exactly. So just a little recap before we vote. You love my house, Francesca. You've seen my house before, have you not?
It is a nice house story. I'll give you that.
Cheers, Groover. I mean, you only get to see a little bit of it, but...
Oh, you've shown the office as well.
A bit of kitchen. Yeah, I used to be live from the little... that's there, but that's not a... I don't use that as a study now, where that little lamp is. It's like a display area.
And if anyone wants to know where Tori lives, she does lives every day where she films her own driveway and driving into it. So just go watch that. She doxes herself every day.
I don't care though. Like I said, I've been in the public eye my entire life. Like, I'm pretty easy to find. And if somebody did go out of their way to come here to meet me, and they're at the door all like ready to, you suck, I'd be like, let's go and get a beer at the pub. Chill out, man. And if I did die, I'd be forever remembered for being murdered by some crazed lunatic who travelled halfway around the world to find my driveway, you know?
But then I'd have to do Batch It alone. Then it just wouldn't be as fun.
Hey?
Then I'd have to do Batch It alone and it wouldn't be as fun.
It wouldn't be as fun, no. So we're going to be all right.
For me, it would suck.
We're going to be okay. Yeah, thanks, Francesca. Yeah, no, I love it too. It's cute. And it's so lovely with all this stormy weather too. It's really cozy and it's on stilts, so it does rock a little bit sometimes.
Oh, wow. Tell you what, you're rocking right now with the storm going on.
If I had your storm here for show. All right, quick
Scout
recap.
Has an animal named Pepsi. How good's that? Pepsi's
I know. Pepsi and I hope Miss Marla big kisses too, Scout. All right, recap. So we kicked off with that's not how you paint an oil painting. Those stupid protesters who really need to kick up the clacker. Then we had the 79-year-old man who stuck a skipping rope up his penis. We can't really say much more about that one. Miss America 2022. Congratulations, Brian. We had Cobra Kid. Nothing like a kid killing a cobra. We had the Starbucks baby. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. I have to work 8.5 hours. We had an unfamiliar mushroom, toad, and what was the other one? Banana slug. Don't lick them. Then we had Biden. I think we'll just call Biden no, really. And we ended with Nuts in Your Thighs. Nuts in Your Thighs, the first song for the band, An Unfamiliar Mushroom. Here we go, Groovers. Vote now for your favourite story.
All right, you're going first this week, Tori. What are you going for?
I'm voting for the storm. I'm voting for your storm.
God damn it. That's not even one of them.
I don't care. Well, it was. It was very much a part of the show. Riders on the Storm. Oh, which one? You've got two there, Zero.
Yeah, I reckon Cobra Kid. Cobra Kid for sure.
It was pretty
That's
crazy.
That's such an unusual story.
That was very unusual. Hendo's with you on that one, the Cobra.
Yeah,
or the Cobra. Come on, where's the rest of you?
Scout, what are you doing?
Yeah, Fin Storm. Woo! Oh, the liquors. Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Joey, no, you guys are ruining the show.
Riders on the Storm. Well, it's a draw so far between the Cobra Kid and the Storm. Does that mean we're going to have to do a poll in a minute?
Actually, the Storm's winning. Your vote makes 3.
Yeah, and there's 3 for the Cobra. You, Hendo, and Olivia Trisha.
Yeah, true.
And now no one's voting. But we haven't we've only got 7 votes. All right, well, we're going to have to do a poll. We're going to have to go to a poll. Give me a secondo. Oh, wait a minute.
Do we get one?
Skipping. No, you can have Storm. You can have Storm him animal. Finn, if you lick a toad in the
a regular
Storm,
day
you
in
win.
America. Thanks, Savannah. Really appreciate that. I'm not trying to win this.
Animal, I'm giving you a vote for Storm because there's no point putting skipping rope guy in. He's not hasn't got a chance in hell. But yeah, if you lick a toad in the Storm. Do you get cane toads up where you are? Oh, look, wait a minute. Catatonic has also voted for the skipping rope guy, but we did give him animal the Storm vote.
ASMR Storms. There you go, guys.
The Storm has won.
Fuck listening to 8 hours of whale noises. You can just listen to this stream, listen to the Storm.
It is. I mean, the fact that you're in the desert is pretty crazy, Finn. And live during a power blackout as well. What a champ, mate.
Yeah. Fuck oath. These 25-hour work weeks don't scare me, all right, Tours?
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. If I actually had to have voted on a story itself, I probably would have voted for that batshit whiny Starbucks baby.
Yeah. It's a hard life. It's a hard life doing 25
It's
hours.
a hard life, but the Storm wins. That's awesome. Mother Nature has provided its own batshittery. Woohoo! There are lots of
4G modem. That's how we do it.
cane toads are disgusting. That movie Cane Toad, the doco, and it's like cane toads have very voracious sexual appetites and will literally shag anything. And the next thing, there's footage of a cane toad shagging a squash can on a road, and you're like, my God, like it's fully humping. And the next thing, it's humping a dead cane toad. Like a cane toad's come along, there's a squashed cane toad on the road, and it rams into that too.
Wow.
People do play golf with them.
Yeah, they do that in cans quite a bit. Yeah, I've seen that a lot. That's fun.
You might not get power back for a while. Finn doesn't care. He's just come off a very long shift. He's going to pass out.
Yeah,
well, congratulations, Mother Nature.
I've earned my cash for the day. Time to go to bed.
You sure have. And Mother Nature wins a Golden Batsh for the first time. Episode 49. Not one of our stories won. Nature heckled us, and well done.
So what are we doing? We're going to batshit next week. So there won't be any more batshit on your channel. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I think we'll just try to migrate. Well, why don't we experiment for let's let number 50. Let's just do it on the Batshit channel.
So everyone, go over there.
And I'll put a reminder on my community post, community page.
And I'll share the link in the Discord as well for everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Bit of fun.
So, yeah, everyone go check it out. I'll get that link as well before we
All right, I'll give you some music while you find it.
There we go.
Sweet dreams, Finn. Hopefully it's not too cold because you won't have any heating, will you?
I'm very cold now because I'm in my wet clothes, but once I get changed out of these, I'll be all right.
All right, mate. Well, good effort, and thank you, everyone. And we do need a cake for the next one. It's a big 5-0. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. It's always heaps of fun. And until next time, Steve Batshit, everybody.
Yeah, see you all later. Bye.
See you, Finn. Bye.